Evening, everybody. How are we doing? It's alright, don't worry, I'm the midway act. So we're halfway there. All right. How is everyone? Having a good time? Yeah, I know over 50% of the audience, so. We haven't spoken to these guys at the back. What are your names, guys?
I'm Mitch.
Mitch? I'm so sorry. How are you? Are you guys having a nice time?
Yeah.
Fantastic. What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a financial paragraph.
Okay, nothing there. And yourself? Fantastic, on with the show. I'm feeling rather elated. The football season's back, the Premier League's back in swing. I'm a Liverpool and a Bournemouth fan just because I'm fucking greedy. But it's not felt the same. It's not felt the same. I think, if you cast your mind back, we lost Diego Jota last month. 28 years old, Premier League football player, cut down in the prime of his career. And when he died, tributes flooded in from the whole football community on social media. And I reposted a couple of these on my Instagram stories just to show support. And this girl messaged me and she goes, "Oh, so you post a couple of things about Jota, but you won't post a single thing about Gaza?" And I replied, "Who does he play for?" She blocked me, so I'm still none the wiser, but I keep seeing his name in the news. Apparently Israel wants to sponsor a new strip. We'll keep our eye on that one. But no, in all seriousness, I think the people of Gaza have had enough, right? And I think most people would now say that, Israel's gone too far, right? People have had enough with their actions. And in fact, I actually saw a recent poll that suggested that 50% of people were now anti-Semitic. So we're halfway there. Halfway to where exactly, I'll leave up to you, but just be careful on that third Reich, alright? Sticking with polls, I saw another poll recently, don't worry, we're not invading Poland. I saw another poll recently that said that... Sorry, my cousin just laughed and it completely fucking threw me out. Great to have you here, but please shut the fuck up. I'm busy, right? I'm trying my fucking hardest up here, okay? I bring you all the way down here, I invite you, you meet my girlfriend for the first time, and you just ruin the show. No, but anyway, I saw in a poll recently that the most attractive hobby that a man can have is reading. So naturally, I took up performative reading. Anybody aware of performative reading? No? Well, if you're not, let me fill you in. So, in essence, you read with the intention to lure women into you, because it's the most attractive thing that you can do, right? So, you have to pick your spot, right? You can go to the park, you can go to the library. I like cafes, right? Cafes are my hunting ground, that's where I like to go and do it. So I rock in there one day and I'm sat down. "Hello guys, come on in. How are you?" I'm only halfway through a joke. Now, you missed the part at the beginning that said no hackles, but I'll let you off. So I've taken up, for your benefit, I've taken up performative reading because I saw a poll that said that it was the most attractive hobby that a man can have. Are you guys aware of performative reading? Do you know what that is? Okay, I'll do it again. So, in essence, what you do when you're doing performative reading is you're reading in public spaces with the hope that you're attracting women, right? As it's now the most kind of attractive thing that a man can do, right? So you can choose a couple places, you can either do it at a park or a library. I'm so sorry guys, I am doing this exact same joke again. Or you can do it at a cafe. Cafes are my hunting ground, right? So one day, I'm in the wild, I'm in my hunting ground, and I'm sat down and reading my book, and in walks this beautiful woman, like absolutely stunning, right? She walks up to the counter, she grabs herself a coffee, she walks back, sits down, and we catch each other's eye, and she giggles at me. I'm like, fucking hell, this reading stuff, it really fucking works, right? And before I could even plot my next move, she gets up and approaches me. She walked a long way. And she takes these big, long, sexual strides up to me and whispers in my ear, "Your colouring book's upside down." But when I'm not colouring in my favourite dinosaurs in Costa, I do actually, do well for myself. And I actually dated a girl last year, sorry darling, who had a 5-year-old son, right? And this kid was really, really nice, like a really, really genuinely lovely kid. And I went down the park with him, and like our thing was that we played football together, right? Me and this kid. So we always used to, like every week we go and play football together. And this kid was genuinely like really good at football, like genuinely bit of a baller, could be something someday. And I remember we were at this football pitch one day, and he put this corner, he put this free kick, top right corner. Like you couldn't have placed it better if you tried, right? And in that moment I was like, fucking hell, I've locked myself into a Project Mbappe here. I was having visions of retiring on a beach in Spain with his mum after he'd just secured a £100 million contract at Real Madrid. And then she fucking left me. Apparently putting creatine gummy bears in his lunchbox wasn't okay. He's not gonna bulk on fruit wind-ups, Susan. So I lost that Project Mbappe, but I gained this idea, right? I thought, there must be thousands of fatherless children out there with untapped potential. So I did what any sane man would do. I went to Hinge and I set the filters for single moms and single moms only. And I started firing out likes like a Premier League scout looking for the next best thing. And let me tell you, the likes rolled in. And now you have to be careful, all right? You can't just dive in talking about kids. Real nonce vibes, all right? Real nonce vibes. You have to let the conversation build. And I was talking to a woman for a while. She turns to me and she says, I've got a daughter. Right, I'm not misogynistic, but this girl's dad's left, right? We're looking at more of a Project Bonnie Blue here, right? Really got to cross my fingers for a Chloe Kelly. Unmatch. Another match comes in. And this girl's really nice, and we actually really get on, right? She's also got a 5-year-old son, so we're off to a winner, okay? We go on a couple of dates. She turns to me after one of these dates. She says, look, Archie, I really like you. I'm just nervous about introducing you to my son. I'm like, it's fine. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'm playing the long game, all right? So we're dating for 3 months, and after a weekend away on the drive home, she turns to me and she says, okay, I think I'm finally ready for you to meet him. I'm like, fantastic. Let's go to the football pitch. So the next day, we meet on the halfway line, and I'm there, football under my arm, and he stood opposite me with his mum, holding her hand. I'm like, hello, mate. How you doing? And I roll in the football. It's now or never, big man. It's fucking now or never, alright? And he looks at me, and he looks up at his mom, and he looks down at the ball, and he leans forward with this confidence that I've never seen before, and falls straight out his wheelchair. Let's hope this motherfucker's good at physics, Project Hawking, potentially. Yeah. No, he couldn't count to 5, so I fucked that off. But I met somebody else, and I've been really lucky actually. She's here in the audience, and I'm about to make her really embarrassed. But yeah, she's here in the audience, and she's wonderful. She's really, really wonderful. She hasn't got a kid though, which is a shame, so I'm poking holes in the condoms, aren't I, sweetheart? No, I'm joking. We don't use condoms. Oh, I'm so fucking sorry. But she's wonderful, she comes to all my gigs. Obviously she's here, she comes to all my gigs, and I talk a lot about my exes in my gigs, which, does come up at home from time to time, and I'm so sorry, it does come up every now and again. We were having a conversation today, it's like a general conversation, right? What's your favourite song? Who's your favourite artist? And just having that kind of general, getting to know each other chit chat. And she goes, what do you think of Taylor Swift? Now, I'm not a fan, alright, so I was honest. I was like, well, she just goes through loads of breakups and then writes loads of really shit songs. And without a second to think, she goes, well, it's better than shit jokes. I'm not even the funniest comedian in my own fucking relationship. Southampton, thank you so much. Great to meet you.